But what you're seeing here now is we're sort of demolishing some of the myths in the industry that we can't talk to Polycom systems or Tandberg systems, we can't interoperate for doing things like recording, we can't interoperate with desktop systems. So what we've got is a bridging capability. So what we can say is, yes, we can have the Telepresence experience, but we think it's absolutely important for customers who've got investments in other technology that they can plug into it. So what you're seeing here is the reality. What you're seeing here is a Telepresence 500 unit, which is a small unit for 1 or 2 people. We're starting to see this very popular in small branch opportunities, and this can interface into any of our Telepresence systems. What you're actually showing here on the screen is obviously somebody is sharing a PowerPoint. So they just plug the PowerPoint laptop into here, and this can be shared on here and shared at the far end. What we have here is an interface into other devices. So what we're talking about here could be a desktop system, like you're looking at over here. So that's a WebEx capability, so just a small webcam that somebody could be working at home on a broadband capability. They can actually see the capabilities of the Telepresence system, the WebEx system. They can see also, if you look very quickly here, this is a third-party video conferencing system. This happens to be a high-definition system from a company called Lifesize. If you come around here very quickly, the system that we have here is from a company called Tandberg. So there's people like Tandberg and Polycom and Lifesize who have systems out in the market space. So we have the capability now to sort of mash those capabilities together. So have a Telepresence experience, a WebEx desktop experience with the traditional video conferencing systems. So we have Telstra as a partner, we have Optus and Alpha West as a partner, Dimension Data, people like BT, people like Orange, people like IBM. So those are our traditional systems integrators, but we're also working very closely with specialist integrators who work in the video space. People like Broadreach, for example, have done all the digital signage around the network stands, and also organisations like Integrated Vision. So we're seeing that there's partnerships happening between the telcos and our systems integrators to provide this capability for our customers. They'll do a network readiness assessment, they'll do some design capabilities, they'll size up how many ports of these systems you want to connect at the same time, they'll do some utilization testing, and then they can do the integration work. And then it comes down to the commercials. When you're starting to talk of high definition and higher bandwidth capabilities, the telcos are in a very good position around being able to tariff that appropriately. But what we're starting to see is innovative pricing in the market. So instead of having a very high sort of entry to market, we're seeing things as a cost basis, as pay as you go. For example, if you send an SMS from Sydney to Melbourne, you pay for the SMS. You don't pay for the network and the link. So we're starting to see those kind of models coming in, new consumption models for the capabilities here. What we're doing is we're working with the major telcos, and recently at Networkers in the US, we had 7 of the major telcos around the world providing this interoperability capability. So we have a Telepresence inter-exchange capability in the US where all these services go through. That's growing at about 35% a month. We're doing over 1 million minutes on that system so far, and that's where the interconnect capability comes. So Telstra is demonstrating what's called business to business using that interconnect. Okay. So they can connect to any Cisco rooms around the world, they can connect to any users who are also connected to that exchange. You could, as a user, also provide this bridging capability and have that in your own corporate environment as well. So it depends where you want to connect to.